What's up, agents? Jetforth here, and here's your State of the Game recap for April 15th, 2020. The biggest news that came out of here is that TU9 will be put into the game on April 21st. So that's a lot sooner than I think all of us thought. TU9 will be a client patch, meaning I guess that they can actually change the text in the game and yeah, stuff like that. So that should be kind of interesting. I guess it's a flip of a coin if they're going to break more or it's actually going to be fixed. We will see. Now, along with TU9, they have been talking about it for the past couple of weeks, even though there was no State of the Game last week, but, you know, is what it is. There will be exotic balancing, so some stuff will be brought up, some stuff will be brought down. I gotta laugh a little bit, because the Imperial Dynasty holster, which everybody hates in PvP, is actually getting a buff. And they are bringing the cooldown timer down on it, which I gotta giggle really hard inside, because, you know, that's one of my favorite exotic pieces. But besides that, they have also fixed Angel of Mercy finally, so you will be able to get into the door now. Nemesis, which this is interesting. Not sure the thinking behind this, but that will now trigger focus. So you were able to do 10+ million before with that. I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to do now, unless they're going to bring down the damage because of that. I don't know, we shall see. Along with focused, you will no longer be able to do your fun little shield glitchy thing where you don't have to scope in with it. You'll still be able to use the shield with the M1A, if you will. However, you will be scoped in now, so RIP to that, which I'm kind of glad that's being fixed because it was a little bit overpowered. I know a lot of people are going to be mad that I said that. Also, the Thieves' Den Vendor Trophy, or however you want to call it on PlayStation and PC, is being replaced. Basically, the way they said it is you're just going to have to enter the Dark Zone now. However that works, I don't know. Also, they are fixing the Aces and Eights Joker buff, which I didn't even know was broken. I haven't used it yet, but once again, there's whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna trash the game right now. I don't feel like it. And finally, PvP, there is still nothing happening for it. And actually, what I did find out that was interesting on the old Twiddle Ditter is that Terry, the big Megalodon mug dude, isn't working on the game right now. So I honestly, everyone's been joking around that there is no PvP team, and I don't think there is. That could be why it's... yeah, nothing's happening with PvP, so RIP to that. Maybe one day they'll fix it, maybe they won't. Who knows? And one final thing about TU9 that they said at the very end is that NPC's Shoddy's damage is going to be reduced, and they are going to reduce some of the range for Black Tusk. So the Black Tusk are taking another nerf, and they deserve it more than we do. And then I guess the most important part, which we did talk about, us, the Jetforth community, is the new exotic reconfiguration thing that is being put in the game. So all level 30 exotics that you have will now have blueprints, and you will be able to bring them up to level 40, which is good. Oh, I cannot wait to have my Eagle Bearer back. And not actually have to go back into the raid to go get it. This makes me happy. Now, when you take a level 30 to level 40, it's just going to be random rolled. It's not going to be God rolled or whatever, but the basic way that they said it is that it will re-roll at its highest minimum, which whatever that means. I guess it'll roll as if you got it in a heroic, which I don't know about you, but even heroic stuff rolls kind of poopy dookie. So now the actual reconfiguring part of the level 40 exotics is that all weapons and armor will be able to be reconfigured. Now the same thing is that they will roll at their highest minimum. So if you have a garbage roll on exotics, it's gonna roll higher at that highest minimum. If you do have a god roll on the exotic that you are re-rolling, it is possible for it to roll under. So if you have multiples and duplicates of exotics that you've been hanging on to, which hopefully you have been, I have been, is take the worst rolled one you have, re-roll that, and if it rolls over your other good one, then hold on to that, re-roll, and do that little jumping around game until, you know, whichever one wins. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Now, along with this reconfiguration thing, it is not part of recalibration. Everything on the weapon will re-roll. As you can see here, the crafting cost to re-roll weapons isn't all that bad. It is only going to cost you one exotic component. Hopefully these numbers stay at this, and then I would be okay with it. Now, when you deconstruct an exotic now, it's only going to give you one exotic component as opposed to, I believe they drop 2 now if you deconstruct them. So you will only be able to get 1, so keep that in mind. But it only costs 1, so that is good as well. 2 final bits about exotics is that now when an exotic drops in the open world, no matter what level you on, normal, hard, and so on, they will also drop at their highest minimum. So if you get an exotic on normal, it's gonna drop higher than what it would normally would, which I do like that change. And then the final bit about that is that the Lullaby and Ruthless will still work the same as they did before. So meaning if you have a level 1 Lullaby and Ruthless, you have to have a Sweet Dreams or a Merciless of level 40 or level 30 to upgrade them into those. And then from there you can keep them, have them at level 40 and reconfigure them. And the final bit they said when you reconfigure is that all outcomes have the same chance. You have the same chance to get a garbage roll as you do to get god rolls on all of the reconfigurating stuff that you're going to be doing. And finally, they talked about Season 1. The Urban Jungle event is over on the 21st, meaning you will not be able to get keys anymore, and then it will continue on till the 28th, where you can buy keys and give keys to your friends. And then those cosmetic items will be put into the loot pool, and you can buy them from there, or, you know, they just kept saying buy, money, of course. There's a new manhunt next week. Venus? I don't remember who it is, whatever. And yeah, that was pretty much it for the state of the game this week. So anyways, I'm kind of glad TU9 is coming sooner than later, because, yeah, this game is not doing very well at the moment. Hopefully that fixes a lot of stuff. The patch notes for TU9 will be out on Monday, this coming Monday, so the 20th. We will definitely be going over those. And, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I am always curious. I know the game's dead. Jesus criminy, just enough with you. Anyways, hit the old like button for me if you could, subscribe, and all that other junk, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace!